people, audience, and then when he come at the middle of the stage, he look to the audience and stuck. He freeze. He forget how to start, so he just think and stop. Do you think I'm facing this problem? No,
Yes.
This is my topic today. Fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest, good evening.
Good evening.
My topic today is about organizing your thought while you are speaking in front of people. I will start with explaining to you how our mind works and how we organize our thought when we speak. And then I will give you some tips that help people to deliver effective speech. At the end, I will tell you about story or my experience with the public speaking. You know, our mind is like computer. As you know, computer, when search about file, it goes to the index, search about this file, and retrieve the information for the one who browsed this computer. Our mind, like the same way it works. So when you are trying to select a word to build your sentence, usually your mind will go to the words fit your sentence, and then you can say it. But the question here, and this process is with the nanosecond. It's not something take time. But the difference between the computer and our mind, it's a single task job. You can't think about two things in one time. Unlike computer you may have many tasks. You can do it in one time. So when the guy I told you before at the beginning, he was standing here, why he is forgetting to start or speak about himself, about the topic he wants to speak about it, is because he focused on the audience. He has a stressful, so because of this he forget what he wants to say. So I wanna right now explain to you some tips that help people to organize their thought when they speak. And the first tip is you have to be prepared. Preparation is very important. And when I say preparation, I mean gathering information, reading about your topic, make or build a solid background about what you want to talk about. This will help you to give you more confidence when you speak. And the second tip is what you call it practice. And what's the difference between prepare yourself, about your topic, and practicing? Because when you prepare, you gather information, you need to practice before you come to the stage. And there is a rumor about this practicing, saying if you have a 5 minutes presentation, you have to practice 5 hours. Each minute of presentation equal 1 hour of practice. You see how important practice you can imagine for presenting your speech. The third one, which is be aware of your subject, or let's say when you try to speak about, let's say, any subject, you have to build a relationship between yourself as a speaker and the audience. And because the message you are delivering is emotionally transferred to the audience. So when you are aware of these things, you will build your confidence, and people will who listen to you will be emotionally attractive to you in terms of understanding your topic. The final things I want to conclude my presentation, which is don't add a new information, a new topic, the minute before you present it. And I have a story about this. I remember one day, one of my boss asked me to present a presentation, and when we prepared our presentation very well, and the minute before we deliver this PowerPoint presentation, we need to convince our manager for the project. The minute before we start, he asked me to add 3 slides. So this slide, he told me to convince our manager. So I said, oh, I don't have to read it or something. He said, just put it, it's gonna be easy. So I put it on the PowerPoint, and because of this interruption at the minute before my presentation, I was thinking all the time when I start about these 3 slides. And the problem when these 3 slides comes to present, it was like flip letters, Arabic letters with English. So I was not prepared. So I was in trouble. So he screwed up my life at that day. So I just wanna ask you to not adding any new information the minute before you start presentation. Thank you.